John and Sam.
I hit record.
So it's the 10th episode in the 10th month.
Yeah. 10:10.
10:10.
I love that.
We got started in here about 4:44. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
So what is on topic for the Halloween month?
All right. Ooh, this is
2025.
perfect. So, for spooky season,
Yes.
we're going to talk a little bit about ghouls,
Ghouls,
ghosts,
ghosts, and witches,
souls.
and
So,
souls.
yeah.
Spirits.
Yeah, spirits.
Okay.
And our spirit life and what happens in between physical lifetimes. So,
This is a good episode for Spirit Month.
yeah, right. So the book is Journey of Souls. It's by Michael Newton. Amazing book. And it is...
Did you bring it back from Mississippi?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I did not.
So John will be going to a bookstore near him very soon to pick up said book that I've been told to read for the last, 6 months now, probably.
6 months or so. Or so.
Currently rereading Thinking Little Rich because that's one of my favorite all-time books is, the book says it itself. There's an ability to think
Yeah.
and grow rich. And
Yes.
many people have proved him right over the years.
I want to prove him right next.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after this.
We're in the
But
process of proving him right now.
yes, you're right.
Journey of Souls.
So Journey of Souls, it's a case study of multiple different patients who have come to the therapist, Michael Newton.
Okay.
He began as an atheist.
Sweet. That means you just believe in nothing?
He believes that there's
Or
no
what do they believe? Like,
no
there's
grand
God.
source.
Okay.
And so coming into his work with that view is really important because as he became a hypnotherapist.
Got it.
As he did that, he started helping people regress to their childhood.
Okay.
One time, he accidentally regressed somebody,
Past life?
hmm
Okay.
and that's how Michael Newton started gaining this knowledge.
Okay.
He has over about 30 years, at the time of writing this book, I believe, he has done hundreds and hundreds of these sessions and case studies where it's not just one session.
So is he a psychic medium now, or what is he?
No, he's a
He's a
hypnotherapist.
Okay.
Mhm.
then
And
you
we
bring-
can be trained by him. And I want to. I want to be trained in his method
Okay.
because he does a lot of past life regression by
Yeah.
accident. He discovered it. He was not a believer in this at all.
Okay.
And over time, he's discovered very consistent themes and situations that are very detailed, very specific.
Okay.
And so I want to share I've bookmarked a few pages to share some of the experiences of his
Alright.
patients with you.
Sweet.
The book is written in kind of interview form.
Okay.
So
It's almost like I went to a real-time guy that was channeling like a being, and then he wrote a book, and that book was the whole book was. Actually, I've got it over there somewhere. Actually, Orna was the being that he was like bringing through,
Yeah.
and the whole book reads as an interview, like me talking, Orna talking,
Yeah.
like something like that. So it's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Okay.
So similar to that, yeah.
Journey of Souls.
So we are starting. There are 3 books in this series: Journey of Souls, Destiny of Souls, and there's one other one, but I haven't got there yet. So I'm on Destiny of Souls.
Okay.
And so this
Journey
is
the first one. In
yes,
the series? Okay.
Journey is the first one, and that's about how we transition between these 2 planes,
This world.
physical and the
Okay.
spiritual realm.
Okay. Got it.
And so we start with the most important part, which is death.
Okay.
So the book opens like this. Case 1. Oh my God, I'm not really dead, am I? I mean, my body is dead. I can see it below me, but I'm floating. I can look down and see my body lying flat in the hospital bed. Everyone around me thinks I'm dead, but I'm not. I want to shout, hey, I'm not really dead. This is so incredible. The nurses are pulling a sheet over my head. People I know are crying. I'm supposed to be dead, but I'm still alive. It's strange because my body is absolutely dead while I'm moving around it from above. I'm alive. So,
This immediately takes me to Darius J. Wright and all
Uh-huh.
the videos and stuff that I've watched from him, how he teaches people to have out-of-body experiences.
Mhm.
Because that's the first thing that happens, and that's where most people freak out immediately is they
Yeah.
see their body laying
Yes.
there, and they're like, oh, shit. And then your energetic realm picks back up. So the way he describes it is, we're electromagnetic. Obviously, I've talked about this in previous episodes. How we think, our thoughts are electric, feelings magnetic. So that creates an electromagnetic field around us, the tortoise field, whatever.
Tortoise field.
Yeah, the tortoise field. But the field of energy that's around all of us, and he says what happens when we sleep is that field lowers down enough to where the soul can pop out.
Yes.
And he said the soul is actually more physical than our physical body. That it can feel, hear, touch, taste, like
there is info about that in here.
Everything. So he's like, most people when they turn back and like when they pop out, that feeling happens, and they turn back and see their body lifeless laying there. Most people at that point, the first couple of times, said freak out and immediately go back into the body because the energy, pulls the soul back in.
Yeah, there's the fear of, oh, that's my body, I should be in it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he talks about the sleep state too. Like, so every time we sleep, I was watching it yesterday. I've been watching a lot of mediums. Like, I've been like really fascinated with Thomas John. He's a medium, and then Tyler. Yeah, he's like the celebrity medium guy. Tyler.
I can never remember him, but I know his face.
I've been watching a lot of him, and they were talking about, so like one of these things I was watching yesterday was a podcast. They said that consciousness never sleeps.
No.
Never like does anything. So when we go to sleep, it's like our body sleeps or goes into a rest state. Our mind slows down, but our consciousness is fully aware all the time.
Yeah, because if we sense a fire or an emergency, we're right back awake.
Consciousness never goes to sleep, but when we sleep, that's when the consciousness is traveling, and then you have lucid dreaming or dreams or whatever, and you have all these things that you experience that a very real experience that when you wake up, you're like, what the heck happened? But that's where you can learn to control. And that's why meditating and trying these practices of learning how to do the out-of-body experiences, kind of like these souls. It's like when you can learn to put your body to sleep, your mind to, but keep your mind, I guess it's the mind and the consciousness fully alert and active.
Yeah.
But then when the body starts to like shut down and lowers that magnetic field, that's when we can pop out and then really get downloads of information, go anywhere in the world. Like,
yes. I like to say, your body is like on autopilot. When we astral travel, I had this one experience where Jacob was with me, next to me, and I astral traveled, and I tried to get him to come, and he couldn't separate from his body. It was like, it wasn't computing for him, and I did.
You could see him? Or like his energy?
I could feel, I knew we were communicating. I saw him right there. I was above my own body and he was above his, but I was untethered.
Right.
And I remember thinking, oh, let me make sure my body is breathing.
Have a cord. That's what they always say.
You have a cord.
You have like a silver cord that you can always get back to your body.
Yeah, it's like a balloon
it's like,
string.
People are always afraid of these like bad energies or dark energies, and like what they were talking about though is like, it's like people have a bad trip, when they do mushrooms or acid or maybe ayahuasca or something, and some people have very different experiences, right? And a lot of what they were talking about in this podcast I was watching yesterday was like, a lot of it's determined on your own personal beliefs and what you're holding inside to be true to yourself. So if you have a lot of fear or a lot of like beliefs of like dark and whatever, when you go to these other sides or you take some hallucinogens or whatever, you're gonna see more harsh, scarier stuff than say somebody that is like fully positive, believes the best, only looks for the best, and just has a different belief system within themselves. You're gonna have a different experience.
It's your intention too. When you go into it's kind of like when we go into breath work. If you remember from level 1, my recurring dream of the elevator that I had shared, and Kyle had suggested on the next session that I go in with that intention of getting into the elevator. Terrifying, but when I did, I was able to recreate this all I have now in my mind is the image of the new elevator where I have control.
Which we always do.
Yes.
That's the thing, we always have control over our...
It's so tricky.
That's why when I like get out of my car every day and I'm walking to the gym and I'm talking to the beautiful people on the internet, and I'm like, man, exhaust the body, tame the mind. So.
And you're right. There's an interesting thing going on with the Ariel studio and finances and like this whole deal. But for me, and in my chart, I even have this complex where I do need to physically exhaust myself
Yeah.
in order to feel mentally
Yeah.
regulated.
It's a real thing. The more
Yeah.
you can exhaust your body, the more you can access the shit going on in your mind.
Yes.
Like
It's
the
like
operating system of the mind,
yes.
if you will, the computer programming.
Ooh, yeah. I'm telling you, the time I put a prompt into AI that was like, help me identify my underlying programming,
Right.
and it fucked me up. It did. I brought someone else into the room. I was like, I just need you here with me while I read this stuff about myself. But it was helpful.
That's good.
Okay, so that was a little excerpt that I read you from a man in deep hypnosis who was reliving his death experience.
So you had like a near-death experience?
No, that was his true death.
Oh, true death.
That was his true death from his former life. It says, let's see.
So this was like a past life regression. He was just reliving the past life.
Yes. So he's in time. He's discovered that he can bring people back through multiple lives and deaths.
That's awesome.
There are some really interesting things about soul groups in here that we'll get to as well. But they're going to jump forward in time a little bit, past the process of his death. Now he's getting into the spirit realm.
Okay.
So I'm going to read you that. It's a little bit longer, but it's a good one. Okay. I'm rising up higher, still floating, looking at my body. It's like watching a movie, only I'm in it. The doctor is comforting my wife and daughter. My wife is sobbing. I'm trying to reach into her mind to tell her everything is all right with me. I know. She is so overcome by grief. I'm not getting through. This is so important, and I can't wait to talk more about it. I want her to know my suffering is gone. I'm free of my body. I don't need it anymore, that I will wait for her. I want her to know that, but she's not listening to me. Oh, I'm moving away now. So, in a little bit, we'll see how sometimes the soul is naturally guided away from the body after death.
Okay.
But sometimes there is the recognition of those that are still there and are around, and the soul is able to stay behind a bit, or a well-adjusted soul will kind of naturally follow the pull to head towards the spirit realm.
Wouldn't our like soul family, like people that have already crossed over, wouldn't they be there like to welcome us?
There are some, yes,
Typically?
there are parts of this, yes. So let's move on to this next case. This is another person's past life death. So this case is on the American Southern Great Plains, and an arrow has struck her in the neck. So this is likely like an indigenous peoples type
40
of
day, 40 night type of desert fire stuff.
Right. So doctor says, are you in great pain from the arrow? Yes, the point has torn my throat. I'm dying. Subject begins to whisper while holding his hands at the throat. So at this time, he was a woman. We don't, according to what I've read so far in the first and half of the second, is that we don't typically switch too much, but we do experience other lifetimes as the opposite sex. Or potentially a different gender.
See which one you like better.
Yeah. There is something about the energetics of our souls and how they naturally more resonate with the divine feminine or divine masculine. Very intriguing, but makes sense when I know that I've walked into a room many, many times and heard over and over again, you have an essence of the divine feminine. You've heard the same thing about the divine masculine, and it's very interesting how sometimes you can see, I mean, I think there's something to be said about trans people and all of that, and maybe they are feeling. It's just really intriguing to me. But I digress. Let's go back. He is a male in this life, but his former life was a female. I'm choking, blood pouring down. Will, husband, is holding me. The pain, terrible. I'm getting out now. It's over anyway. Right after that, there's a note by the doctor that says souls often leave their human hosts moments before actual death, when their bodies are in great pain.
I've read about that too, like people that are about to experience a massive car like collision
Yep.
or somebody's about to get shot,
Yep.
a lot of times the soul will bounce from the body, so it doesn't.
Well, it's done.
What's like? I guess the soul can't feel the.
It can, and that's what's
Well,
interesting.
I guess that's why it jumps and bounces.
Yeah.
Like it just has this knowing of like, should some bad's about to go down, let me get out. That's crazy.
Yep. There are also very.
It's also like very beneficial to the loved ones that are still left behind of somebody that passed over, like knowing that,
Yes.
hey, they probably didn't suffer, they didn't do all this other stuff, because the soul knows like, hey, I gotta get out of this body.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Or this bad thing's about to happen.
Yes.
Let
Well,
me just jump out real quick.
have you seen somebody on life support?
Or
no.
I can't say that I have.
Okay.
Not on life support.
Somebody in their last moments, perhaps. Not as much, huh?
Yeah, so like even with animals, man, I've tended and I've like gotten it since I've got on this journey. Like I'll be there at the end with my pets now, but like I remember I had a cat for 14, 15 years or so, and I had to drive Zoe to the vet to put her down because I knew it was time, and I couldn't be in the room.
I've not been able to do it either.
Because I just but now like knowing and like listening to all these dang mediums bring the pets forward, and the pets like coming through and the afterlife saying, hey, thank you for being there for me. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But like my best friend Jeff works at the vet, so he's always been there and he's always known all the animals. So like somebody's been like even lucky, like our dog that we had here, it was my wife's dog for 15 years. Like I couldn't be back there.
Yeah.
And now that I've made the decision, I was like, man, all these pets that I have now, we still got 3 cats, but like I'll definitely have to be in the room.
Yeah.
To like let them go because they want that comfort.
Yeah.
That I don't know. Just knowing that it's like you're helping their transition.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So they do. I mean, that's the thing is it is just a transition to a different state of being. Yeah. And that's what I think brings such comfort. Like you said, that the soul, it knows, the soul has feelings about the situation. Yeah. But that physical suffering, that intensity of the lifetime is gone.
Pretty much every one of these psychic mediums that has communication with the deceased and they're talking to the loved one currently here, still here, it's like almost everyone I'm like, hey, they're at peace now. They want you to not hold guilt over, not calling the ambulance in time, or there was nothing you could do to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, anything you would have done differently, the outcome would still be the same. So you can just, like, let your guilt go. And a lot of times, like, that's what they always need to hear. But almost every one of those readings, there's something like that. Hey, I want you to know that, like, it's like once they get to their side and they can't feel all the bad feelings that we can feel here. Yeah. Which is like, that's why I guess they call it a school that we come to. It's the hardest school to learn or whatever, but we get to experience. Yes. That's why it's like we get to do all these things. Like even when life seems like it sucks and it's hard and all that stuff, like it needs to be all that. So then when it's always good and like you know the difference. But if it was always sunny and it never rained, like the sun wouldn't be as cool.
Right. But we'd all die, or right? Like without that.
If everything was just happy-go-lucky all the time and nothing was ever bad, it's like you wouldn't feel as good when things are good. So it's like you have to experience all these things, the light and the dark and the good, the bad. Like we get to experience all of it. Yep. So it's definitely helped my mind stay just like, okay, I'm meant to experience this. What am I supposed to learn from this? What's guiding me through this? Like what? I don't know. It's cool.
I can't wait for my therapist to hear this. After today was the day I said, you're going to laugh at this, but I need to tell you, I have a podcast. It's about mindset. And she was like, oh, because next week we're creating a future vision plan. Yeah. And this has worked for me over and over again.
I'm in the middle of my future plan right now.
Yeah, I'm about to restart mine, so maybe it's a good time.
As we've been discussing.
Yeah.
Some big plans ahead. Big, huge plans.
Yes. I've already got a few people in the works for you. I'm like, you need. Okay, let me keep going with this. So, Sally has accepted dying. Will you please describe to me the exact sensation you feel at the time of death? I love this. Because I have this experience. Okay. And this was very validating. Like a force of some kind pushing me up out of my body. pushing you out where? I'm ejected out the top of my head. That's what happened to me. That is what I experienced. I felt like a suction, almost like one of those tubes,
Yeah.
But I was just out of my body.
Like a bank teller thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be in one, didn't think it was going to be that way. And the doctor says, and what was pushed out? This is important, right? Because there's that debate about what we are, physical versus spirit. Well, me. Describe what me means. What does the thing that is you look like going out of the head of your body? Like a pinpoint of light radiating. How do you radiate light? From my energy. I look sort of transparent white, my soul. And does this energy light stay the same after leaving your body? This is cute. I seem to grow a little as I move around. If your light expands, then what do you look like now? This is just the funniest description to me.
All right.
A wispy string hanging. I picture one of those sheet ghosts, but they're very translucent.
Yeah.
So I really do hope we look like that for a minute. And what does this process of moving out of your body actually feel like to you? Well, it's as if I shed my skin, peeling a banana. I just lose my body in one swoosh. Is the feeling unpleasant? Because that's kind of scary sounding. Like that's kind of wild.
Yeah, but if you learn to practice it while we're here, then it's like
you're right.
You can just learn to do it on command.
Yeah.
It's
You're right. Okay.
Then it's like no one be scary when it actually comes our time.
And it wasn't. I will say.
My ear is ringing right now.
It's not your time. Don't be heading out. Don't be heading out.
I'm trying to communicate with you right now. What's going on?
Right. It's your guide.
I know. I've been really asking them to talk to me lately. This week especially. Every morning, every afternoon, every night, I'm talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
They're here. They're here.
It's still ringing.
It's
still ringing.
That's your guides, probably.
It's ringing loud in my right ear.
Damn. That's funny because mine's always my left.
This is the longest ring I've ever had. All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Here we are.
That was awesome.
Is it done?
Yeah. Well.
No. Fading?
No, it's still very prominent.
What?
Just constant. Huh?
Hi. Okay. Well, we'll just have the guides here with us. Thanks, guides. Okay, so she's looking like a wispy string. It doesn't feel unpleasant. She says it's wonderful to feel so free with no more pain, but I am disoriented. I didn't expect to die.
Yeah, that's the big thing they talk about in the mediums. He can tell if it was somebody that was a longer life, somebody's life that was cut short based on how they come through, and then if it was at an immediate
right
car accident or something very quick and abrupt, and nobody had time to really say their goodbyes, or those usually come through a lot for people, and it was over too soon. I didn't, and they try to get a message back, which is cool. Very cool.
I love.
Yeah, I would love for my pets to come back through. Let me know they're cool.
I love that you want to talk to your pets. That's so cute.
Animals are the best, man.
That is adorable.
My grandparents. I want to talk to my grandparents again.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, I thought them every time on the golf course because they got me in the golf. My grandpa did. I'm like, dude, give me some lessons. Talk to me. How can I hit this ball better?
How's it going?
He was really good at golf.
Is he helping?
He hasn't came through yet.
Are you sure? Is your game getting better?
I mean, my game's pretty good.
Okay.
My game is pretty good.
So it sounds like Grandpa's coming through.
But I just want him to hey, I want to hear the voice and
You're attaching things to it.
Know.
All right.
That's the ego part.
Yes.
That's why it's so hard to get past.
Yeah.
And think more in energies and frequencies and vibrations.
Yeah, because we want it to be.
I think a lot that way, but it's still hard to get caught up in I'm John, I'm 45, I got kids, all this stuff.
Right.
So.
Yeah, my ear's ringing.
Yeah, my ears.
Is it still good?
Yeah. it's like deep in there now, not like
Mm-hmm.
it was immediate like in the ear surface level, and now it's like deeper, like in. But I still hear it like faint.
All right. They're downloading something. It's like
I'm here for it.
the AOL old like loading. It's coming in.
My broadband.
It's coming in. Yeah, your broadband right now. Okay, so he asked if you can control your movements. There, yes, but there's a pulling, a bright whiteness. It's very bright. Let's see. But then she notices her body again. So she's starting to go towards this light, but then notices her body again and is saddened by her husband. So she's watching her husband grieve.
Yeah.
She says, so someone says, well, not someone, he says, can your soul resist this pulling sensation for as long as you want? So that's the doctor. There is a long pause while the subject appears to be carrying on an internal debate. Yes, I can if I really want to stay. So she looks down at her body and husband and is looking at the situation. He's holding my body, crying over me. There's nothing he can do for me, but he doesn't seem to realize that yet. I'm cold, but his hands are around my face, kissing me. And doctor says, and what are you doing at this moment? This is one of those important things. I'm over Will's head. I'm trying to console him. I want him to feel my love is not really gone. I want him to know he has not lost me forever and that I will see him again. Are your messages getting through? There's so much grief, but he feels my essence. I know it. Our friends are around him and they separate us finally. They want to reform the wagons and get started again. So she decides to stay and see them bury her and then moves on.
Okay.
So that is Sally's.
That's crazy.
But then it does say here, they have buried me. It's time for me to go. They're coming for me now. I'm moving into a brighter light. So that they're coming for me part obviously struck me.
Like spirit team or something.
Yeah. So let me find my next bookmark because it gets really good. I think it's fairly interesting to consider that we do have a choice in the matter of death and of how our soul travels.
Yeah.
And where.
It's like it can't do anything if it stays here.
Correct. And that is addressed.
People are still stuck here. Are those ghosts? Is that what's considered ghosts? Okay.
Yep. There's very few. And
I don't know.
we've just got to get into this.
I've been seeing the internet. Like, have you seen this? The
Which
internet,
thing?
like, so if you have a Tesla, have you seen this?
Yes, my mom was just in one today.
And it's got the big screen.
Yes.
But have you seen them driving into the cemetery?
I've heard about it. My mom sent a thing. I just haven't looked at it yet. She's in one.
So if she's in one,
they were by a cemetery.
You should take it to the cemetery tonight and see if it pops up. Because
she was driving a Cybertruck.
There's a bunch of videos on the internet. Like, you know, it could be whatever, but people are driving their Teslas into a cemetery, and it looks like people are popping up all over the screen because of the AI in the car and all the cameras and technology it has. It like senses things. So like it's popping up all these silhouettes of humans, and then people are like filming the screen and then like just where are the humans? And there's nobody in the thing, but it's like very vivid on the. So it's like I wonder if it's a different frequency or a different like vibration.
Right.
Like Elon's tech. I mean, Elon's probably an alien as well.
Oh.
I mean, if we're really.
Gotta be an alien.
There's not too many people on the planet that create like $1 billion company every 4 or 5 years, and he's done it like 5 times, I think.
He's gotta be an alien, right?
Makes no sense. Well, his work ethic is way better than anybody on the planets too. Like the guy just doesn't get distracted by anything. He just like locks in and figures out what he has to do and gets the people in place to just do it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but yeah.
Can't be mad at that. Well, guess you could, but what's the point?
So let me know if you take the Tesla to the cemetery later tonight.
Oh, I will.
That'd be kind of cool.
My mom is. I think my Nana might buy this Cybertruck. Yes. I know.
I almost bought one the other day. Please. When my truck was messing up, I was like, "This is the 3rd transmission I've gone through in last 3 cars that I've had, 2 Tahoes.
Oh my gosh.
And I bought this truck specifically because it has a different transmission than the Tahoes had. It was supposed to be a better a 10-speed transmission versus 8-speed, so I bought this truck, and then here we are.
Has this happened to you a lot?
This is the 3rd time.
Only third?
3rd time. Yeah.
I wonder if it's you. Me, I have trouble with my car electronics.
I was like, she's like, you need to go to the realm and undo whatever you've done for transmissions. I was like,
no, it's your energy. There's a frequency thing.
It's not just me. Like all my friends, everybody I know.
Oh, you better get around these people. Get away from these people.
Themselves, the people that make these transmissions, they're not good.
You're not wrong. Okay, so the next one is, oh, this one's great. So this is somebody coming into the spirit realm, but they're going to be met by someone.
Okay.
Case 7. Now that you've had the chance to adjust to your surroundings in the spirit world, tell me what effect this place has on you. It's so warm and comforting. I'm relieved to be away from Earth. I just want to stay here always. Okay. As you continue to float along, so there's this stream that we're floating along to get to the spirit realm.
Okay.
The spirit realm is described as, imagine like bubbles of souls.
Okay.
And they're kind of translucent, but kind of opaque. So they definitely clearly contain soul groups. But then it's within this one large place, almost like dorms in a university.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like heavenly realms, the halls of the Mente, records, like there's simple places.
Just wait till you hear about the place where you go to see your next life, potentially. Very intriguing. You only get the highlights, but that's for later. Okay, she's floating along. As you continue to float along, what is your next major impression as you pass the spiritual gateway? Familiarity. What is familiar? People.
It's home.
Friends are here, I think. Do you see these people as familiar people on Earth? I have a sensation of their presence, people I knew. All right, keep moving along. What do you see next? Lights, soft, kind of cloudy-like. As you are moving, does this light continue to look the same? No. They're growing, blobs of energy, and I know they are people. Are you moving toward them? Are they coming toward you? We're drifting toward each other, but I'm going slower than they are because I'm uncertain what to do. So it's almost like being born.
Yeah.
Reborn. It's really not, death is simply rebirth into a different state.
Yeah.
And so she's uncertain.
The transmutation of our energy.
Yeah. Like I don't know how to move necessarily without body parts.
Destroyed or killed, but it can just transmute and then boom.
Cannot be destroyed. Okay. Now I'm seeing half-formed human shapes from the waist up only. Their outlines are transparent too. I can see through them. Do you see any sort of features to these shapes? Eyes. You see just eyes? There's only a trace of a mouth. It's nothing. The eyes are all around me now, coming closer. Does each entity have 2 eyes? That's right. Do these eyes have the appearance of human eyes with an iris and a pupil? I don't love this part. I'm not going to lie to you. It kind of puts me off, but let's just go with it. It sounds lovely in experience. Yeah.
There.
No, different. They are larger black orbs radiating light toward me. Thought. Yeah. So no, which I guess you wouldn't need because it's to regulate light, physical light exposure. So
our eyes weren't, we're only utilizing nowhere near the light spectrum.
Right.
It's probably on the other side as well.
Right.
That's been my biggest experience on the other side, just seeing all the colors and shapes.
Yeah.
Way brighter, I feel like I'm just flowing through and becoming the music and...
That's in here as well. That is in here as well about when we are floating. It's like floating on waves of that angelic.
Yeah, I felt like I was in a tunnel of
Yep.
like colors and shapes.
Yep. The
And
tunnel
then,
is part of it.
and then it was like music, and then I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I am the music. Oh, I am the colors. Oh, I'm all of it. And then it was just like I don't know, it was a weird feeling. That happened like on the couch out there one night. I was just meditating, just like listening to I also listened to like kind of just like trance music, just kind of getting into the flow of the music, and just like I don't know, putting myself trying to be the music or just like feeling the music.
Yeah.
And like every beat, every sound, just like trying to be acutely aware of everything coming into my ear.
Right.
And then you just get into a state that's like everything shuts down and you're just like
you are the music. Yeah.
It was awesome.
You become the wave, the wavelength, the frequency. Okay, so they're sending images and thoughts to her. This is how she's starting to recognize the souls. It's the way that she's being welcomed back into the spirit realm because she was so disrupted. This is the same soul. This is Sally. So this is really lovely, and we can probably finish off with this last story here. Oh, look, it's him. What do you see? She begins to laugh and cry at the same time. I think it's Larry. He's in front of everybody else. He's the first one I really see. Larry. Such a funny name. After giving my subject a chance to recover a little, the sole entity of Larry is in front of an assortment of people, you know? Yes, now I know the ones I want most to see are in front. Some of my other friends are in the back. Can you see them all clearly? No, the ones in the back are hazy, far off, but I have the sensation of their presence. Larry is in front, coming up to me. Larry is the husband from your last life you told me about earlier. Yes, we had such a wonderful life together. Gunther was so strong. Everyone was against our marriage and his family. Jean deserted from the Navy to save me from the bad life I was living in France, always wanting me. The subject is so excited, her past lives are tumbling one on top of the other.
Jeez.
Larry, Gunther, and Jean were all former husbands, but the same soulmate. Oh! So different lives, 3 different lifetimes.
Right.
One lifetime he was Larry. One lifetime he was Gunther. One lifetime he was Jean.
So all of her different husbands were the same dude.
Yep.
Same energy.
Same soul.
Same
yes.
soul.
So beautiful.
That's crazy.
I
did get ready.
You probably already have. Okay, so what are the two of you doing right now? Embracing. If a third party were to look at the two of you embracing at this moment, what would they see? The subject is so engrossed in the scene with her soulmate. There are tears streaming down her face. So yes, again.
That's great. That's cool.
Yeah. And just to say, the guy that I've been telling you about who's trained in this is in Gainesville. It's 225. Yeah. It's like a 3-hour session.
Nice.
Past life regression. So he says they would...
There's gotta be people hearing Jax too. I think I've read about some people hearing Jax that do pretty good work.
But I want his.
He's really good?
Yeah.
Were you trained with this guy that was
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I went on the website and he has a list of people who have trained from his method. She sees her mother. Yeah. So it talks all about being met by those we need.
Yeah.
So not all of us are met by a group. Okay. Myself, I was met by one.
Yeah.
And it was my partner who had died. Yeah. Now, I don't know who I'd see if I died. Who knows? At the time, that was the most relevant connection for me. But this time, I think it would be my grandfather.
Yeah. And all the pets.
Oh my goodness, my cat.
Oh,
yeah.
That's been a cool one.
So yeah, that's...
Journey into Souls.
I'm kind of glad I got to be the one to present it to you.
Yeah. I'll
Neat.
pick up this book and read it.
Yeah.
Once I get done with Think and Grow Rich again.
Yeah. We'll swap.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. We'll swap after I go buy the book. Remember, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This episode 10.
10.
And we'll be back next week with another one.
That's right.
So, peace.
Peace. And love.